Dividing by multiples of 10. This is a short guide to the most likely way your child is learning to do this at school. There's 135 divided by 10. If you're dividing a multiple of 10, something that has a 0 in the ones column, that's quite easy. But when it's not a multiple of 10, there's a little bit more to it. To make this easy to understand, I'm going to put the digits of this number, 135, in the place value columns. So we have 100, 3 tens and 5 ones. And we're going to divide it by 10. It's useful here to think about the number of zeros in the multiple of 10 you're dividing by. So if you're dividing by 10, there's 1 0, so you move your digits 1 place. And because we're dividing, they're going to move 1 place to the right to make them smaller. So the 5 will move from the ones into the tenths on the other side of the decimal point. 3 will move from the tens to the ones to become 3 units or 3 ones. And the 100 will move to become 10. 135 divided by 10 is 13.5. Dividing by 100, very similar. We put the number 135 in the place value column again. Remember that how many places you move your digits depends on how many zeros there are in the multiple of 10 you're dividing by. If you're dividing by 100, there are 2 zeros in 100, so you're going to move the digits 2 places. The 5 moves from the ones to the hundredths. The 3 tens moves to become 3 tenths, and the 100 moves to become 1 unit, or just 1. 135 divided by 100 is 1.35. And finally, dividing by 1,000, exactly the same, but this time we're moving it 3 places because there are 3 zeros in 1,000. 5 will move into the thousandths column. 3 tens will move into the hundredths column, and the 100 will move into the tenths column. Because the only digits we have are after the decimal point, we need to put a 0 in the ones to show that there's no whole number. 135 divided by 1,000 is 0.135. There's much more about division and other areas of maths if you want to visit my website and take a look.